On the past episode of Sew Tips Tuesday, we discussed about some of the tools that help us as fashion professionals to make our jobs easier. We talked about the zipper foot, and other fashion professionals also mentioned some other foots that they use and other tools that they use in making their jobs easier. You can check out the post on our Facebook community, Gold Imperial Academy. Hello, welcome. My name is Priska Oserali of Gold Imperial Academy. I am the creative director of Gold Imperial and the lead instructor at Gold Imperial Academy. Thank you for joining us on today's tutorial. Today, I'll be taking a look at some of the foods that we have, but I'll be focusing on how to fix and use the zipper foot for the manual sewing machine as requested for by some of the fashion professionals after our discussion on the last episode of Sew Tips Tuesday. Right here before me are some other foot. Let me quickly show them to you. This is a working foot, but it is used for fabrics that may likely drag when you are sewing them on your sewing machine. You can also use this for your stretchy fabrics, okay? So this is how the foot looks like, right? And this is the roll hem foot, okay? You can use it to hem your garment. This is for the regular blackhead manual machine. This is an overlock foot. This is for my tabletop machine, all right? I use it on my AEG tabletop sewing machine, all right? So this is how it looks. This is also a zipper foot, but for my tabletop sewing machine, the AEG one I talked about earlier. This came with my sewing machine. I saw this first, and that prompted me into searching for the one that I can use for my manual blackhead sewing machine. And this is a buttonhole foot, okay? I use it for my AEG as well. There is also a button foot, okay, that you can use to tack your button onto your shirt or your dress. Okay, so these are the foot that like I mentioned earlier, I'll be focusing more on how to attach and use the zipper foot for the manual blackhead sewing machine. So there are also other tools beside the foot that can also help to make our jobs easier. You can follow the conversation on our Facebook community, Gold Imperial Academy. Just search for it and you can join the group and also follow the conversation. I also have the post on some other sewing groups, so you can join the conversation anywhere you are. So let's move over to the sewing machine now and look at how to attach and use this zipper foot for the blackhead manual sewing machine. Okay, so now we are at the sewing machine. I would like to show you how to change your zipper foot. So this is what you do. Okay, you unscrew this, then you place this hole in between, okay, and then screw it back. But before we go ahead, I would like to show you the usefulness of this screw that is right here. So with this screw, you can move your foot right or left. You unscrew this a bit and then you'll be able to move to the right or to the left. When you are done moving, you can now screw it back, all right? Depending on the side you want to sew, you can shift it to the right or to the left, okay? So now I'm going ahead to now fix it to my sewing machine. So I'm screwing it back. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. So depending on the side of the zipper I am sewing, I can shift it to the left or I'll unscrew and shift it to the right, okay? Here I have the miniature piece of my back pattern, okay? I have cut this out. And I have the zipper allowance right here. So I have ironed it. You have to iron your zipper allowance. And really, I'm a fan of you ironing all the way, pressing your seams, ironing. I'm a fan of that. So you have to make sure that you have ironed your zipper allowance. Okay, so now I have placed my fabric on my zipper. Okay, so you align it. You can pin it down if you want. All right. So you will align this, then open it. I open it this way. Okay, you can get this out of the way if you are not pinning, and if you are pinning, no problems. So I open it up this way so that I can see the groove that has been made on my zipper allowance when I ironed it. You can either stitch this way. If I'm stitching it this way, okay, then my foot is okay the way it is. All right, so I just lower my foot and then I sew, okay, following the groove. Just sew very close to the teeth of the zipper. Otherwise, if I'm sewing from the hem, that means my foot is on the wrong side, so I have to unscrew and then shift it to the left. Okay, so you shift it to the left. So my foot is now on the left. All right, so I'll just lower my foot now and then start sewing. I actually prefer this way. So now I can sew very close to the teeth of my zipper, just following the groove made when I ironed my zipper allowance. So now this side is done. I have used a contrasting thread so that you can see it clearly. You should use a matching thread. Okay, you can see how it's laying. You can now iron when you are done. All right, so you can see this gives a neat finishing to your zipper and it's very, very easy. So now I'm going to go ahead and fix the other side. Okay, so since I'm starting from the hem, I'll turn it to the hem again, align it, okay, making sure that the allowance is just close to the teeth. Then I'll flip the allowance open. This works whether your fabric is lined or not. All right, I did not line because this is just a tutorial. So if you're lining your fabric, that's fine. So now you can see that my foot is on the wrong side. So I have to now unscrew and then shift it to the right side now. Okay, it shouldn't be too far. You shouldn't take it all the way this way. Just shift it a bit. Okay, then I'll slide my fabric under. Okay, now lower my needle and then lower my foot and then begin. So I can still move it a bit more and screw it down so that it doesn't keep moving as you sew. So now I've lowered my foot and I'm going to follow the groove again and sew down. Okay, so now I'm done. So you can see my zipper is neatly fixed and very close to the teeth. All right, so this is just the essence of this zipper foot. Makes your job a whole lot easier. So I hope this tutorial has been of help to you. If it has been, please don't forget to like and also don't forget to subscribe if you are yet to subscribe to our channels. We have tutorials. You can go through our materials and like and subscribe if you haven't done so. So that is it on how to fix and use your zipper foot on your blackhead manual sewing machine. I hope you really found it useful. You can also follow us on Instagram. We are on Instagram as J Gold Imperial, on Facebook J Gold Imperial, and we have a Facebook community, Gold Imperial Academy. So you can be a part of our group so that you join conversations like this when we have them. So I look forward to seeing you, and don't forget to drop your comments in the comment section. If you have styles that you would like me to do a tutorial on or any issue you would like me to talk about, you can drop it in the comments. I'll look into it and then we can discuss it. Thank you so much for being a part of today's tutorial. My name is Priska Oserali. See you soon. Bye-bye.